Andrew Berry earlier this week talked about what he has seen from Jim Schwartz in that defense.
I think that his approach of aggressiveness, disruption, generating every play, and quite honestly, dictating to the offense, is awesome. It's refreshing, and it's a style of football that our guys really embrace, and probably just as importantly, have fun playing in. And I think the other thing about Jim is he embraces personality, right? Like, I think, we see that on a weekly basis because our defense may have no less than 100 choreographed celebrations. I don't even know where they come up with it. So I think that's really cool because that's something he wants guys to play with passion and be themselves. And I think that that's something that really endears him to the guys, quite frankly.
Yeah, he's fun to play for. I mean, if the bottom line is the defensive players think Jim Schwartz is fun to play for, and he still holds them accountable.
They like going to work. They like going to work. When you like your job, you do it better. Like, but at the end of the day, when you like going to work, right? When you don't dread walking into the office every day, when you don't dread walking into the meeting room, no matter where you are, no matter what you do, football player or not, when you don't dread that and you enjoy it because the vibes are pretty good, and you actually excited, now you doing extra work. You're like, yeah, let me see what I could do to compete with him. And now you getting all excited. Look, it's fun to go to work. He knows how important that is, that it doesn't have to be this monotonous grind, because he's been through that grind more than anybody. He's been coaching in this league since the 80s, man. Like, he understands that, and he's like, hey, one of the things you need, especially with defensive players, they need to enjoy what they're doing. They need to enjoy coming to work, because when defenses specifically don't like coming to work, I mean, you can tell when a football team hates going to work, right? We've seen Browns teams that hated coming to work, right? And we've seen the efforts that we get from both sides of the ball when they hate coming to work. It's never pretty. You never see a team that hates coming. Like, say all you want about Bill Belichick, and people act like they're miserable playing with Bill. Those guys are never miserable. You know why, Dave? Because they always go back. Like, there must be something popping about what they're doing, especially on defense. And then every guy you hear gets interviewed that used to play for Bill Belichick, they never have these horror stories we be imagining that Bill be. No, they be like, Bill's funny. Bill's kind of cool. Bill's better than what y'all think. Because Bill understand they need to like coming to work at the end of the day. That's what it is. Also, you need to have a competent foundation to teach. You can't just be anybody making work fun and all that, but you need to be credible and have something competent to get these guys to do that will make it fun. But that's the philosophy there from Jim Schwartz, and you'll see a lot of defensive coordinators do it. Why do you think some of the best defensive coordinators are hopping up and down on the sidelines, giving dudes high fives, chest bumping? They're usually younger defensive coordinators now, right? Robert Saleh, who was somebody like that, D'Amico Ryans. There's a reason, right? Those guys tend to have better defenses because they understand that they need to make coming to work fun in order to get the most out of everybody. And, look at even on the offensive side, Mike McDaniel, he does a great job of doing that.